This wasn't the original plan, but plans change. Hi guys, welcome back to a brand new video, and today we're talking about kick.com. Now, I've been streaming on there for about a week, but for the last few days, 4 days, I haven't. Mainly because one day I was ill, and then the next couple of days I was just lethargic and too busy grinding Crisis Core missions, so that when I streamed the game I was overpowered. So yeah, I was gonna have a much better, I want to say grander, but not really, but just highly edited video on kick.com on my experience, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to get the information out there. Now, I would say that the website is basically like Twitch, but much more basic. It's heavily based off of Twitch. If you streamed off of Twitch before, you're going in pretty much knowledgeable. It even edits the panel similar to Twitch. Its streamer dashboard is similar to Twitch. Everything's about it similar to Twitch. If you're a user on Twitch, i.e. you watch content on Twitch, you're going in pretty much knowing what it's like on Twitch. You have game categories or categories. You click on the categories, and they usually pick the streamer with the most views. Now, that doesn't always happen, as one time I was the most viewed streamer in Fortnite, but I was placed 8th. Don't know why. Sometimes it just takes a while to catch up. Also, their focus streamer, your streamer of choice, the sidebar streamer, it's random, and it's not just catered towards you, it's just all over the site. So yeah, one day you might be able to get there, but let's talk about, should you stream there? I wouldn't prioritize it. We have no idea if this is going to be a long-term project. Trainwrecks has said give it a year, but I've seen streaming platforms come and go, like Mixer, and I guess kind of like Facebook Gaming, because I don't think they renewed any of their partner contracts and they haven't been growing, but YouTube and Twitch has. And there's some others like Gilgamesh, or Gilgamesh, I can't remember what it's called, that it was kind of like, hey, we're Mixer 2.0, and that hasn't really gone anywhere. The streaming market is very competitive, and I don't know if this site is going to be able to compete with Twitch or YouTube. They are saying that it's got a better payout rate for streamers. That's great, but if there is not an audience there, then there's not really any point to it. You need an audience for the ones to donate you money or to buy subscriptions or whatever process they want to give to the streamer. If there is an audience, then there's not much point. I think that was the biggest issue with Mixer, is streamers would come over and they would just lose so much of their audience, and then a lot of the early adopters who, I think Mixer brought them out to stream exclusively on Mixer before, like Ninja and Shroud, as soon as their contracts were up, most of them just went back to Twitch. There was a bigger audience there, and that is the issue that a lot of these streaming sites are gonna face. Also, there is a heavy slot-based focus on the site, as well as just chatting, and its founder does also own stake.com, which is a crypto casino, so, you know, your morals might be like, I don't really want to touch that. I'm more concerned about just having competition and what it's like. And there isn't really much to talk about because it is in beta. You may be thinking, well, I could just restream there. I tried Restream.io, and because it's a brand new site, you need to use a custom URL and stream key for it, so Restream's like, nah fam, you gotta pay for that. Overall, I might continue to use it because I mainly see it as just a platform where I don't really have to worry about too much, because it might not go anywhere, and you know, YouTube, you say something slightly off and you get demonetized. Now, it does have a similar terms of service to Twitch, so you know, maybe one day they'll start enforcing the rules, because there was a lot of streams that was just Breaking Bad and other TV shows. But then again, Twitch has also had just people streaming other TV shows and straight porn, and well, YouTube, you can probably find brand new episodes of TV shows, but they're probably deleted in like 2 hours, but you know, they're there. So overall, it's early days, but because the market's so highly competitive, also they're using the same servers that Twitch uses. the AWS, and you know, I've said many times that Amazon literally sells you the technology to make a competitor to Twitch. The issue is Twitch is probably getting their servers at a much lower price than Kick.com is, and Kick.com is saying that they're going to get the money by advertisers, but Twitch is also struggling for advertisers. Devin Nash did a video on this, far better explaining it than I could, but essentially due to the way ads are set up on Twitch, you're only as strong as your weakest link, i.e. ads are going to play across the board for all streamers, and advertisers might come in and be like, oh, I don't want my ads playing on that streamer, and they drop out. Whereas YouTube has an ad set system, so ads appear relative to the viewer's search as well as the content creator's search. So if you're a finance channel and you say you're a finance channel, you're more likely to get financial adverts, and that way YouTube can be like, haha, don't worry, though your ads won't be playing on the more risque content, i.e. the yellow marker of death for many of us, or sometimes the red marker of death. That's truly the red marker of death, it appears. But unfortunately, Twitch doesn't really have that system, and I guess Kick doesn't really have a system yet, but if it does, it's probably going to be based off of Twitch's system, and well, Twitch's system is struggling to get a lot of advertisers. So yeah, in conclusion, it's got an uphill battle. It's a it's a dominated market, and I guess you got stuff like TikTok as well coming into the fray. It's probably more of a competitor. I would say do not prioritize it. Do not think I'm going to get in from the ground up and be able to grow. I had 17 people watching one time, top Fortnite streamer, and one person chatting that was like not part of my regulars. A lot of the time I would have like 10 people watching, 15 people, and nobody was saying. So I don't know how they count the viewers, but I don't know if they were active, weren't saying anything. I had one guy come in and just complain about the stream was just buffering. So there are some of those issues with stream just buffers, but that happens on Twitch as well. So, and YouTube, I should say. That's just a thing. Conclusion, don't prioritize it. I don't know where it's going to go. You might want to keep your eye on it. You may just want to get your name in it so that, you know, you have brand consistency in case it does pop off. But yeah, I wouldn't prioritize it. I would not start moving some of your streams onto Kick exclusively. If you are going to do it, restream it. And if you are going to do a bonus stream and you don't really care, you might want to do it on Kick. But otherwise, you know, it's a good idea to focus on the big platforms. You know, if you're a small streamer, which I feel like a lot of people are going to want to go to this site because they are a small streamer. People in my range, you know, when we get like 10, 12 viewers, they may want to go to a site like this because all of a sudden there's more people, and then you feel bigger because, you know, all of a sudden, oh look, I got 17 people. Now I'm massive because I'm the top Fortnite streamer with 17 people. Take it for someone who was a pretty big art streamer on Mixer with just 15 people, that doesn't get you anywhere. It doesn't. It's a good idea to look at these bigger sites like YouTube to grow your audience and then bring them over to something like Twitch where you can actually make some money, because the only way you can make money on Kick.com is if you have a donation link, which I set up. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you like this video, leave a like. Let me know what your thoughts on Kick.com and what you're going to do with it in the comments section down below. Again, I'm going to have my link to my Kick stream. I may stream there occasionally, just randomly in the middle of the night. Well, I stream in the middle of the night anyway, in the middle of the day, inconsistent, don't care. Just occasional Fortnite stream maybe. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Goodbye.
Morse. Marvelous. Together on the track. Let's go. Red sus, red sus. Red sus, red sus. Red sus, red sus. Red sus, sus. Red sus, red sus. Red sus, red sus. Red sus, red sus. Red sus, sus.